But it's 10 years too long to be dating somebody. And she told Clarence, if it's 10 years, I think this is the right video, 10 years, she's going to leave. Let's play this video.
You doing that predicament? I will leave.
After 10 years?
Yes, I definitely leave. 10 years is crazy. It is because
what if she's like 48?
48?
Like, what if she's like 48? You don't know how old that lady is.
Babe, your life is not over at 48 or 50. I've seen 50-year-old women. J-Lo is past 50. Like, it's beautiful women out there. You can still get yourself together. It's never too late. I don't think it's too late.
Nah, it's never too late. I'm not saying it's too late. I'm just saying I think that would make it a little more
difficult.
Yeah, you just don't know what predicament she's in, because you gotta understand, in order to put yourself in her shoes, like, you're saying it easy, like, oh, I would leave, but she hasn't left, obviously, because she's been there for 10 years. So she's not leaving for a
But if that's
reason.
something that you genuinely, like, really want, and if you find out that your partner, like, has no, first of all, like he said, see if he has intentions of doing it. Have y'all ever talked about it? Like,
he might not. I'm not gonna lie, he might not. 10 years, he might not.
Yeah, but if that's something that you want, but maybe he doesn't want, then maybe you need to break up with your boy.
It is, to me, weird for a woman to be given ultimatums when you come into a relationship with one child and have another child with your current boyfriend and telling him after 10 years you're going to be gone. After 10 years, y'all are pretty much married. Y'all, you might as well say that you obviously like it. You've been hoping for a ring. At 10 years, y'all didn't establish. Y'all should have established something at that point. If it's easy to leave after 10 years, that means all y'all been doing is just laying around fucking and getting fat. But if y'all ain't built nothing in 10 years, I feel very, very sorry for y'all. If y'all ain't got houses, property, save some money together, you know, watch your children grow up and build them to be, you know, successful adults or young men and women. Like, if y'all haven't built anything together after 10 years, yeah, then maybe you should leave, because like I said, you're doing nothing but fucking and eating. How do y'all feel about that? The ultimatum. I'm gonna have to ask the ladies. Do you think you should give your man an ultimatum to marry you or not? And how long is too long to be in a relationship? Who wants to take this first?
Shit, I'll go. Because that shit wild. 10 years and you gonna leave? You shouldn't have been there in the first place.
What you mean the first place? How she know it's gonna be 10 years?
Well, okay, I get that, but like, if you, okay, so I understand that you want to get married when you with somebody, but like, at the same time, you can't make somebody do what they don't want to do or what they're not ready for.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So like, shit, babe, if you're not ready to get married, as long as you know I'm the one, I'll wait 20 years.
You'll wait 20 years?
I'll wait however long I gotta wait. Just know that, like, I'm the one type shit.
Kenya, what you say? What you think about the ultimatums?
Well, for one, ultimatums are not good anyway. And I think it's a difference between ultimatums and boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like a lot of people merge those together and they're two different things. Because ultimatums is yes or no.
Mm-hmm.
And boundaries are, okay, this is my boundary and this is why. This because that, not this or that. The or part is what makes it like a definite, and it shouldn't be a definite. But 10 years is a very long time.
So what's too long to date someone? What's the longest relationship you've been in?
Scratching head.
Uh-oh.
It's an evil world we live in.
What's the longest relationship you've been in?
I'm gonna do an estimation, and then I'm gonna count situationships because that's a relationship without a title, like 3 years.
3 years.
Yes.
So how long is too long for you to date somebody or be in a situationship?
I mean, for one, I think timing is everything, but also we don't got forever.
Yeah.
Like, and then you know how some people say like perfect time. I gotta wait for the perfect timing. It'll never be perfect, but it's like, for example, if I got a new job and my boyfriend got a new job or whatever, maybe get married that year is not the best thing.
Yeah.
Or, you know, if something happens, like I watched this video on TikTok and this lady was talking about she was with her man for 9 years. And she was like, that's how you really know you're supposed to marry somebody if but the thing about it is, she's like, the difference is people, like you said, sit together for 10 years and don't grow.
Yeah.
She was like, she had like lost a parent within the 10 years, and then he went back to school. Like there were different things that caused them to wait so long.
Yeah.
I feel like that's different versus okay, what we waiting on? Or somebody saying I ain't ready. Well, get ready then. Like, I don't know. Like,
Well, how does somebody prepare to get ready for a marriage, especially if they don't want to do it on their own?
I mean, I feel like if you put in work, I mean, any relationship is work on both sides. But if we both working, I think that's the goal there. Like if you working and I'm working towards to be better, to communicate better, to have trust, to have all these other things, then we're moving in the same direction. But if I'm working and you ain't working, and you talk about marriage, that don't really
Don't add up.
the math not mathing on that. So I don't know.
Fellas,
Yes.
what is too long to be in a relationship for y'all? Or y'all ain't stressing about marrying a woman. Like if y'all rocking, y'all rock it. It ain't no pressure.
Go ahead.
I feel like ain't no set on my side how I feel though. Ain't no such thing as like too long to me.
Uh-huh.
You feel me? Because at the end of the day, like I gotta ask the question, So I can't just say like a timetable. But that 10 years, like that's a stretch.
Yeah.
You feel me? But I feel like in that 10 though, like it's a reason why. Because again, like males gotta ask the question, So it's a reason why in these 10 years you ain't asked it yet. You feel me? So like I think a lot of males just get like comfortable in the position they in.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, damn, I really don't want to get married, but I mean, I'm comfortable right now. Like I got everything I need. It's really like he could probably still trying to, do his dirt or whatever he's trying to do, like, you know what I'm saying, get his rocks off or whatever. But that's the reason really why, you know what I'm saying? I feel like if you waiting that long, bro, it gotta be a core. You know in your heart why you don't want to be with this woman, bro, if you ain't did it in 10 years.
I think the unspoken truth about men that go a long time dating women is I'm comfortable, but she ain't the right one.
That's real.
And a lot of women don't like to they can't hear that truth or swallow that pill. But I think a lot of men need to be honest. Like I'm comfortable, I'm actually happy, but wife is something, and sometimes you might just can't put your finger on it why you don't want to marry her. It might not even be nothing you can articulate, but the feeling that you feel like wife should invoke, she doesn't do it for you. You know what I'm saying?
Like you're supposed to do it one time, bro. That's how I look at
Yeah,
it. Like,
I feel the same
if
way.
I'm gonna get married, bro, it's only gonna be just one time, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you ain't gotta be down there perfect, but like it gotta be damn near close.
Yeah.
For real.
What you think, Christian?
I think it's some bullshit.
What you mean? Ultimatums?
Yeah, ultimatums together. Some bullshit.
Pinky Wright said facts.
But I feel like it shouldn't be no time. My mama, she got a friend right now, and her guy been together for 10 years, and they don't want to get married because they don't want nothing to change.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, bro. When you pop that question, bro, shit just changed, bro. Like,
I'm gonna cut you off right there. I'm gonna say I probably will say this. I try to tread lightly because when you speak good of your relationship, people be wishing on your downfall and shit and praying on it, and it's fucked up. But I would say I'm probably the only man that can say when I got married, my shit got better.
Better, yeah.
But it's crazy like the fact
right
that you can say you the only.
I'm the only one that I know. Like I'm the only dude. Everybody else say she switched up. She got a little lazy. She cut the sex off. She stopped cooking as much. It just seemed like she was doing all this stuff to get married. And now that we married, it's like I'm not going to put in the effort. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But that's why y'all part of the 5%.
Right. That's what I say. Like it depends. Like my mom used to always say a woman keeps a marriage together. And we see that when we look at who files for divorce most of the time, 70-80% of the time is the woman. So
I mean, yeah. I mean, especially today, because you know how controlling they trying to be in a goddamn way. So I mean, I don't speak 100% of the mass.
We speaking in general.
Okay, all right.
General.
Some women are controlling.
Clear.
All right.
Not y'all, goddamn. That what y'all want me to say?
No.
Not them.
No,
Okay, not them.
now.
God, no. But I mean, I feel like if your female put you on a timetable for anything, that means she got the courage to leave you. if you don't go with what she wants you to do. And I feel like there's a sign of controlling. And I don't like
You don't like
I don't,
controlling?
No, I don't like no controlling female. I'm sorry. I can't do it.
Mm.
Cause it's like I'm an alpha and you being controlling, that's telling me you're an alpha and two alphas would never.
Pinky
Never
said,
get along.
clarify that.
Exactly.
Hey, do y'all want to do a call-in show tonight? Y'all, it's 35, 36 people watching right now. Y'all make sure y'all share the video. Y'all make sure y'all like the video, and y'all put in the comment section where y'all from. Are you okay with ultimatums? How long is too long to be dating? And do y'all want to do a call-in show?
A lot of times, folks don't even be knowing they be in a relationship 10 years, bro.
Real. Look, I just had a conversation with a girl, one of my female friends, and she's dating a guy.
Mhm.
And I told her, don't be one of those women who just look up. And now it's 10 years.
Mhm.
Well, I hear that conversation and see so many women that say, well, I just looked up and it's 10 years. I just looked up and it's 5 years, because sometimes when you're having a good time, they say time fly when you're having a good time.
But also too, I think that goes back to being comfortable. You're comfortable with it, so you're not challenging it, or you're not growing, or you're not doing other things. So that's why on both sides, both can be comfortable.
But what if that's the fun they have in it? What if they have fun and end up building some shit while they having fun?
If you been in it, why not just get married?
But like you just said, when you having fun, that way you comfortable.
Yeah. It's fun. I mean, yeah.
So if goddamn I have fun investing in this business with you, and we look up and it's been 10 years and we ain't married, what the problem is?
That's an internal question.
But he asked you because we talking about ultimatums, and the women are giving the men ultimatums.
Because I feel like if a female give you an ultimatum, if a female got the courage to give you an ultimatum, she got the courage to leave you.
Facts.
Man, I'm
probably already done left you.
Probably and mentally probably already gone.
Checked out, bro.
Because the simple fact, she like either this nigga gonna marry me or I'm for the dip. Which one or the other.
Which I think, are you gonna show the other clip?
Yeah, I'm gonna show it.
Okay. I just say from the beginning, let's just once again intentionality. Let's move with intention.
Okay. Let's stop right there.
Okay.
I'm gonna read this comment, and I like where you got us at, because I got to say something about that.
Okay.
Coleman Jones said, other than business, it's not a big deal. My husband took care of me when he was just my man, and everything better in marriage, but not a big deal. Leave why? If being treated right, enjoy it. And that's how I feel. If it's good,
that's real.
Hey, y'all make sure y'all share the video. Help us grow this channel, please. If the masculine energy allows a safe place, a safe space for the feminine energy to flourish, then both parties are gonna bounce off each other's energy to bring out the best. Won't be a need for an ultimatum if she is confident enough in you to let you lead. Just saying.
Pinky, right? Period, girl. Period.
Right.
I agree, Pinky. That
Right.
just summed it up perfectly. If I feel safe enough, or I feel like you can lead me, and I can step back. You talk about control, right?
Right.
Why is the space not being created for me to be able to step back then?
Yeah.
I'm just with that feminine and masculine energy. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, allow me to step back.
Yeah.
When I need to.
So if it's your first time, like you realize, like it's a situation where you need to be able to step back, and like the male need to lead, he needs to lead, and he don't. You going right then?
I mean, I would see. I'm so salutogenic, so I'm like, okay, why do you feel the need that you can't lead, or why do you feel like you can't? I be wondering, like, okay, what's the history in this? Like, why do you feel like you can't? Like, I'm not just gonna be like, no, he weak. I ain't gonna do that. I'll never call a man weak. There's a reason why they act the way they act, and I understand.
I do think there are weak men,
for sure,
but it's a reason why though.
I want to say this. You say intentionality. Now, I'm gonna speak on behalf of the men, and y'all can say yay or nay.
Okay.
We've all been in a situation where we're dating a woman, and the woman is so fun, easygoing. Y'all doing y'all thing. She ain't rocking the boat. Y'all having great sex. Y'all going there having good fun. Y'all talking about y'all dreams. Y'all asking about each other goals, and it just goes smooth. But y'all never say, "You my lady," and she never asks, "I want," and she never tells you, "I want to get married." Then it comes out when maybe the ultimatum or when she's prying a little more to try to see what you're doing with y'all relationship. And then you say, well, baby, why you didn't tell me this 2 months in that you were looking for marriage? And then she says this, well, I feel like if I pushed a little too hard, I might run you away. Y'all ever been in that situation or had a woman think that she was going to run you away, so she stayed away from certain questions? Or I feel like a lot of women know what it is, but they don't really want to know what it is. That's why they don't ask. What y'all think?
They be saying it just to say that, bro.
What you mean?
Like for real, like they'll be like, yeah, I ain't want to run you away, but everything, like you still gonna do the stuff to like run me away. Like, you know what I'm saying? They'll say
What you
it.
mean?
Like they'll say it, bro. Like it could be a situation. She was just like, yeah, I was just trying to see how things go along. It's gonna hit like she could originally say that. Say you a month in, she could say that. Within the next 2 or 3 months, it's over with, bro. Like she's gonna do the same stuff she was just saying she wasn't gonna do to push you away, bro.
Yeah. What y'all think about that? What you, Kenya? How you with your face? Why you look like that?
Because I'm the type. I'm the one that's gonna have the uncomfortable conversations. Like I'm gonna talk about it. As uncomfortable as it is for both of us, and I'm gonna acknowledge that coming in. And once again, it may be my background and what I know, but I'm gonna do it every time. So I'm gonna be like, all right, what people be scared to ask? What are we doing? What are we doing? I'm not afraid to ask that question because I want to know.
Yeah.
Because my time is very precious. Something you can't get back. Once it's spent and it's done, you can't get it back. So I'm trying to figure out, okay, is we gonna sit here and what we doing? We just gonna play around? Which if that's your intentions, cool.
Yeah.
Do that. But we got to have a conversation.
Jada, what about you? Do you make sure you let your intentions known off top when you first start dating a young man, or are you go with the flow type chick?
Man, I told y'all when I get to mess with somebody, I'm gonna say everything. When I first meet you, I'm gonna make you mad because I told y'all I feel like people show their true colors when they feel uncomfortable.
Please, somebody fall down the truck.
Man, I just feel like that's man. I just feel like that's my logic behind it. I feel like first thing, like when we first started talking, I'm gonna ask you like, what you own, like what are you trying to do? You feel me? Like, cause shit, y'all know I'm young.
Okay,
and I'm
so
turned,
I hear. So I'm glad. That's why we have to have women on this conversation and men on this conversation. Fellas, hold on. I'm gonna hold your question. I'm gonna ask y'all this question. The fellas.
All right, go ahead.
In dating, you date 10 women right now.
Mm-hmm.
How many of them are actually upfront are going to say, Rashawn, what are we doing? Are we dating for marriage? Are we just fuck buddies or something? Or you just go with the flow? Do they say, Christian, I really like you. I see a future with you. I want to do this for the rest of my life. Like, is any of that ever talked about? If you date 10 women, how many of those women are going to actually have those tough conversations up front? Who going first?
I'll go first.
I think Christian.
Out of 10?
Yeah, out of 10. What's your number?
From my experience, honestly, probably about 2 or 3.
Yeah, right. Okay, so you at 2 or 3.
Yeah, about 2 or 3.
Where you at, Rashawn?
About 2 or 3 too, but it depends on how you treating them, though, how you performing in the time, because you might have like the first 5,
yeah,
get a different energy that you get.
Bro,
that
shit
5.
don't matter. Look, let me
do, bro. I promise you, if you go ahead and turn up on them early, bro, like pulling all the stops, bro. They gonna ask you quick, bro.
Hit them servers 3 times. I bet she ask you what we doing.
True enough.
I ain't
That's true enough.
Come on, man.
That's true.
We both
too,
niggas.
bro.
We know.
Yeah.
You hit them server about 2-3 times.
Oh yeah, you gotta hit that button though.
Yeah, you hit them server about 2 or 3 times.
So
she gonna ask, what are we doing?
Yeah,
but hold on, but would that be considered? Okay, let's say you put a stipulation on it. We had sex 3 times. Is that an upfront conversation, or do you have to have those conversations before the first time having sex?
I feel like you supposed to have them before the first time, but if that's
what are we doing? So so what Christian said, you had sex 3 times, and now she's saying she's trying to let you know what's going on.
But
so is that an upfront conversation, or do you supposed to have that conversation before sex is had?